or talked about is the good old reliable Glock 19. You might be familiar with the Glock 19. It's possibly one of the most common of all the Glocks. 9mm and mid-size model. You have the Glock 17, which was the first Glock, which was larger than this one, and then you have the Glock 26, which is the subcompact. This is called the compact, the Glock 19. Very nice size, sweet to shoot. Possibly, I think probably the sales numbers of civilians would probably bear out that this gun is the most widely purchased. Even people who prefer other Glocks, maybe bigger calibers and other models, most of them have a Glock 19 if they like Glocks. This is the 19. Has a magazine full of bullets in it, you notice. And we'll see if it has one in the chamber. We'll have to check that. Okay, so it's empty. And again, just a quick reminder on the Glock, if you're new to Glocks, they're very simple to operate and to break down. Barrel, mainspring, come out, clean it, put it back together, and you are good to go in almost no time at all. And let's put this one back on the slide, on the frame. There you are, ready to go. Very simple design. Another piece of genius from Gaston Glock. Glock 19, 9mm. This one holds about 15 rounds in the magazine, plus one in the chamber if you want to. I make very few modifications to any of my Glocks. They're basically stock. I have a little skateboard tape. Actually, it's I think it's called deck tape, or you can buy the decal grip from Dillon or some other source. Same stuff, and I cut little strips. I don't know if you can see that. Someone actually asked me about that on YouTube. If you can see that, it's just little strips I put around the grip. I don't just put it all over it. Okay, and that's all I do. This has stock sights, standard sights, not even night sights or anything. Okay, so let's put a magazine in here, get some bullets going. Got one in the chamber. Gun is holstered. A little ear protection, and I'm just going to take a few shots here with the Glock 19, 9mm. Simple to shoot. Not much recoil, so whenever I get a 9mm Glock out, I like to play a little bit. We'll play a little bit at short range and long range, out to 50, 75, 80 yards, and right here close. And I might throw some lead and do some missing, but hopefully I do a little hitting in the process. But one of the things I always like to emphasize, and I know I have in my other videos, is that the Glock is very accurate. That's one of the myths I like to bust in terms of myth busting, because a lot of people think, well, Glocks are reliable and all that, but they're not very accurate. I don't know where that comes from, but I've never experienced that. So I'm just going to shoot all over the place out here. I've got several magazines loaded and just have some fun. Let's go at long range. Fun. Sweet. You notice if you've never shot a Glock or a semi-automatic pistol, on the last round the slide stays back, and these things are so reliable. I think you could shoot one 1,000 times and not even have to clean it. I wouldn't advise that, but it's very reliable. It's hot. Back in the holster. What do we want to shoot now? One more magazine. Let's go out long range again.